Hey guys, just out for my walk right now. I'm going to try to get out of the wind, but the sun's not good this way, but hopefully you can hear me now. I just wanted to mention, I was talking to my friend Michelle about this the other day, because I'm listening to a Dr. Furman audiobook again. I'm listening to The End of Heart Disease, which I think I've listened to already twice, but as I've been saying lately, it's helpful for me to listen to this stuff over and over and over again. It just keeps the concepts in your mind and keeps it fresh. And in a time like this right now where I've been struggling and I'm kind of coming out of that struggle, this is really helping me. But I wanted to mention how I do this. I actually have a subscription to audible.com, and Audible is just an app that you can have on your phone. And Audible is owned by Amazon, so you download books, the audiobook version of the book, and then you can just listen to it on your Audible app on your phone, like it was a podcast or something like that. Just the same thing, you just listen to the book. Books like End of Heart Disease come with PDFs as well, so you can get the recipes and all that kind of stuff. But what's good about it is you can, listen to it when you're out walking or when you're driving in your car like you would a podcast or whatever, and it's really, really helpful. But what's cool about Audible is that you pay like $15 a month and you get one free book every month. So you can listen to like whatever book you want once a month. And then you have to pay for extra books, but you get 1 credit per month for a book. So like right now I have a couple credits just piled up in my account that I can go ahead and get books whenever I'm ready. But I wanted to just get into some Dr. Furman books right now, but I can go get other books when I'm ready. So I wanted to mention it because it's a really cool way of getting your healthy nutrition information. And I'm going to put a link down below for Audible for you to check out, because I think that I can get you guys like a free credit or something, or a first free book or something like that. So use the link that I'm going to put down below. I'm going to search for that when I get home, and I'll put that down below when I post this video. So if you want to get your own Audible account, you can. And it also helps me out. I think if I refer you or something, that would be cool too. So, but yeah, it's a great way of getting your information in your brain without having to actually physically read a book, because a lot of the times we just don't have time for that. But we do have time to go for a walk or to be driving to work or whatever it is, where we can actually listen to that information and use it as motivation. So check out Audible, you guys. Hey guys, this is Cheri from the future, editing the video from yesterday. I was just looking back at the footage and I was talking a second ago about the Audible account and stuff, and I wanted to give you some details because I actually went and did the research on it just now. So it's actually really, really cool. If you sign up for a free Audible membership using my link that I'm going to put down below, you get 2 free books for 30 days. And after 30 days, you can cancel after 1 day and keep the 2 free books if you like. Or you can keep going using the kind of membership that I have. And I pay for it every month. It's $14.95 a month, and you get 1 free audiobook every month, which is about $15 a month. And you also get 30% off any audiobook that you buy on top of that. So I often will buy 1, 2, or 3 books a month, listen to them as I'm out for my walks. It's great motivation, as I was talking about before. It's great motivation to hear these messages in your mind and hear someone reading it to you. It's easy while you're driving to work or you're out for your walk or a jog or whatever. It's a good distraction, and it helps you keep that nutritional information in your head. So if you sign up for audible.com using my link, I will also get a commission, which is really great for me to support me and help me keep doing what I'm doing. You sign up, you get 30 days, and you can have 2 free books, and you can keep them and listen to them whenever you want. Even if you cancel, you can keep those books. So at least sign up if you like, and you can get 2 free books using my link. But I really think you should do it anyways. Make the investment of that $14.95 a month, and that way you know you have to keep listening to these books. It'll help motivate you to keep walking. It does motivate me too, because I think, I want to listen to this thing, and I don't really have time to just listen to it, any other time, and I do it while I'm doing my exercise, so it helps to motivate me to exercise as well, which is a really cool double benefit there. It gets a little bit confusing. All you have to do, since Amazon and Audible are linked, the company Amazon owns Audible, so every time you make a book purchase, you have to purchase books on Amazon for it to go to your Audible account. So you purchase the books on Amazon, and then it automatically gets linked to your Audible account. So then you just take your phone, open up the app. Here, I'll show you what mine looks like. So on my phone here, I have the Audible app. I'll open this up, and it just opens up the app here, and then you have a whole list of your personal library that will open up. So you can see all my books here that, is my library. So I'm reading End of Heart Disease right now. I just read this other book, Smarter, Faster, Better, which I told you guys about the other day. I read this other great book called The Obstacle is the Way. And there's a lot of other health-related books that I do. There's Eat to Live, The China Study, End of Diabetes, etc. Super Immunity Disease, all Furman. This is Furman propaganda here. But then there's Michael Greger's How Not to Die. The rest is all Furman. So you can just come in here, listen to your book whenever you want. Like if I just click this.
Blood pressure, or both. In Ms. Barlow's case, she learned that reversing a 50-year history of unhealthful living.
So this is the kind of propaganda I've got going in my head every time I'm out for my walk. And I've listened to this a couple times already. You can just keep listening to it whenever you need a refresher. So I just wanted to show you guys that because not only because it benefits me a little bit if you do sign up, even if you sign up for the free membership, it still benefits me a little bit. I get a little commission, but the reason I brought it up in the first place wasn't because of commissions. It's because I actually really use it, and I think it's very important. I've said that quite a few times in the past when I'm on my walks and stuff. Very important to get this information still going in your head. So I hope it works out for you guys. Use my link below to start your audible.com membership, and see you later. Hello! I got back from my walk, did my little plank challenge, 3 minutes plank. I do that like very inconsistently, but I'm trying to do it 3-4 times a week at least. I made my breakfast. It is this, a big bowl of oatmeal. I only had strawberries and cherries left in the freezer, so that's the fruit in here. I'm going to put walnuts, flaxseed, coconut, banana, almond milk, oatmeal. I think that's it. Microwave, but feel free to do this over the stove if you don't like the microwave. But you know what? Actually, I am going to add these little cacao nibs, just a few of these. Get a little chocolate flavor in there. And then I'm making my matcha latte again. Let me show you how I'm doing it today. So I'm not going to bother with stevia because I don't feel like it today. I'm just going to have this. So this is hot water. And don't really put matcha in hot water because it'll kill off all the good stuff. And then I have my almond milk here. Oops, I'm going to have to open that. Pour some of that in there to warm or cool it off. And then add the matcha in. And I gotta get a little, I like to use a fork lately. Go like this. And there it is. Alright. I like that. It's good with the stevia too, but I just like it plain also. And then having that almond milk in there is nice and creamy. Of course, if you use vanilla almond milk or almond milk with sugar in it, that would be really tasty too. I don't use the sugar one, but all the time. But right now I just have the unsweetened kind. But very easy to make a nice little latte like that. And you get all your good antioxidants, and this has a little bit of caffeine too, so give you a good pick-me-up. But it's a nicer kind of caffeine than just like coffee. It's not that jittery kind of energy. It's more of like a, sustained energy or whatever. So I'm gonna have this plus my oatmeal. I'm feeling kind of chilly today. We're having some cooler weather, and then at least for the next week, the forecast shows some pretty cold stuff for us. So looks like nights are gonna get down to about 40s, 30s and 40s, and then daytimes are gonna be in the 50s. Maybe 60s, but 50s, which is pretty chilly when you have no humidity in the air. So here comes winter, I feel, which I actually really like the idea of no humidity winter, and minimal snow or whatever we get here. I don't know, we'll see. It's my first year, so okay, time for warm things. Breakfast time. Hey guys. Alright, I thought I would do a little video of me making my salad today, just so you can see how fast I actually make a salad when I do it and how I do it. So I have my kale out. These are like massive, massive dino kale leaves. I'm gonna do about 4 or 5 because I really love this salad. So I make it taste so good, and I'll show you exactly how I'm making it lately. And you can feel free to you know, take out anything that you don't want to use, because I use a little bit of salt. So basically, okay, let's talk about kale and vegetables and cleaning them. I'm lazy, really, really lazy. So a lot of the times I don't, that fell on the floor and I don't care. I don't wash my greens. Whenever I don't wash it, it's because I'm using organic, and I can't be bothered. I'm not going to do it. I know that's not great, and you know, you should try to reduce your exposure to pesticides as much as possible and all that, but this is what I do, and we have real talk on my channel here. So, alright, this is what I'm left with here. Massive bowl of kale. Now, watch what's going to happen to it when I start breaking it down. Let me show you what I do. So I literally just take and I start breaking it. This is pretty much real time, except for all the talking that I'm doing. So you can see how quick it is to just make a salad. When it falls on the floor, you pick it up. You get a 10-second roll with salad, so it's all good. Just keep breaking it up. Now, the trick to kale, and I mean, I have to say, guys, I've been eating kale for a long time, and I didn't used to like kale at all. I really didn't like it at all in the beginning. And what I would do is, like, I knew I had to start eating it. And the thing is, like, these really, really high nutrient greens are, in the very beginning, they're very, very difficult to eat because they're super bitter. But as long as you kind of know these techniques, you can get into it a little bit. And what I started to do was, because I didn't like the flavor of anything green in the beginning, if you can imagine. Hold on. I gotta stir my soup because I'm also warming up my soup at the same time back there. I didn't like the flavor of anything green, so what I ended up doing was, like, my smoothies, I would always use spinach because you can't taste spinach at all in smoothies. But then because of my kidney stones, I had to stop using, I'm trying to bend down a little bit. I had to stop using spinach. So what I ended up doing was I would start to use romaine and bok choy, because those can be pretty mild flavors compared to, say, kale. Okay guys, sorry, my camera, I ran out of space. It turned off automatically, but you didn't miss too much. All I was saying was that I used bok choy and stuff because it didn't have super strong flavors in the beginning. And then I would just add a little bit of kale here and there, just like a small leaf of kale, like this big, but like half of it, just a little bit here and there in my smoothies. And oh my gosh, the universe does not want me to make this video right now. I just got a phone call. I hope I can just get through this video. All right, I'm gonna keep going. So I started using kale little by little so I could get through the flavor of it, and I did, after a while I got used to the flavor. So that's kind of how I started, just for some information about that in case you're not a big kale fan. But now I love kale. Like, I love it. I always put a lot of things on it. I don't like to eat it plain really by itself, but I do love it when I have it in salads, and I think my taste buds have really adjusted to the flavor of it. So when I have a salad like this, I'm not like, you know, gagging down the salad part going like, oh, just deal with this. I actually really do love it, and I kind of feel like my taste buds have stopped tasting all the flavor of it. Really important though, the stems are the worst part. The stems, these spiny things, like look at this. It's really hard to chew. It's not fun, and they're super bitter. So like if you get kale in the bags or you get kale at Whole Foods or whatever that's already chopped up, they never take the spines out, and it's gross. So, you know, you have to know the ways to make it. So I'm going to stop blabbing. Now what I do is I just literally start smushing it. This is called massaging kale, and it's a very, very necessary step when you're going to be eating the kale raw. It also is nice because it allows you to feel the stems, and you can discard those as you're going. But it breaks down all the cell walls in the plant. and it makes it so much easier to eat. You'll see as I go, I'll show you my hands when I'm done with this. I do this for about a minute. I do this every single time I use kale raw, unless I'm putting it in a smoothie, then I just put these leaves right into the blender, and I don't worry about breaking it up or anything, of course, because the blender will do that. But whenever I eat a salad like this raw, I always, always, always do the massaging thing. So it breaks down the cell walls, makes it more pleasant to eat. Otherwise, it's kind of, I mean, kale is kind of papery otherwise, and that's not a very pleasant texture to be chewing on. And I actually heard, and this could be just like me propagating incorrect information, but I heard in this TED Talk one time that actually plants have a defense mechanism when they have been bruised or broken or whatever, that they will send a bunch of nutrients to the affected area to try to fix it, and then that actually increases the amount of nutrition that you would eat. So it sounds kind of sad though, because it's like they're trying to help themselves and you're just bruising them on purpose so you can eat them. Who says vegans are all kind, right? But it does actually release a lot of those phytochemicals and make it more available for your body to digest it, which is really cool. So now, guys, remember in the beginning when I was doing this and the kale was like up to here? Well, now look at what we have. It's really soft. See, real soft. A lot more pleasant to eat. So now I just dress it. But I want to just call attention to my hands real fast. Check this out. They're like, I'm like the Hulk. They're totally green right now. And you can just rinse this off with soapy water. So I'm just going to wash my hands real fast. All right, now I'm going to take you around my kitchen to get the things that I'm going to dress it with. So I'm getting the nutritional yeast. I'm going to get these two types of seeds. They're pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds. I'm doing all the same stuff I did yesterday with my salad, but today I'm just showing you actually what I'm doing. I'm going to grab a lemon over here from my pile of fruit. What else do I put on it? Oh, I have a lemon over here. I'm going to do a little bit of salt. This is a little Himalayan salt grinder, whatever, it doesn't matter what kind of salt you use. Actually, you shouldn't be using salt. Nutritional yeast, lemon, avocados. I'm always thinking through like, I need to have a fat, I need to have a citrus component. These are the flavors I like, but also there's important things. If you add nuts and citrus to green, it helps the body absorb more of the nutrients that way, so whatever. I'm going to put some hemp seeds in again today like I did yesterday because I just really like them. I think that's about it, so let's do it here. Okay, let me put you down again. I dropped you a second ago. Let me try not to drop you again. Come on. Okay. So, got my salad. I'm going to do the avocado. I have a half an avocado here. I mean, this one, it's pretty good. Like, it was fine. I had it yesterday. A nice way to get the core out if you don't have one of those fancy avocado tools is just knock it with a knife right into there and twist it and it'll come out. Just be careful that you don't throw it across the room like I just did. And then you get cat hair all over your hands and everything's gross. Okay, so I was gonna take a spoon here. Oh look, wasn't that nice? This is like the bestest food demo ever, isn't it? Like super organized and perfect and stuff. Oh my god. Can I just get my tripod out? Jeez, Cheri. Okay, stay. So I have my little avocado too. I'm just gonna use this because I like it. I just score it a bunch this way. And then I'll put a link for this one down below. I use this all the time. I also like to use this to open up oranges. It makes it real easy. Put that in there. Make sure you don't get that little pit thing. Put your avocado in there. And then what I like to do with the avocado is just like smash it. Oh, that's cool. Smash it into the kale. Try not to wear it, you know. But I'm not going out, so. Okay, that's nice. So I just take a fork and I smash it in like this. And as you just smash around, it gets all in the kale. A lot of people like to smash kale with their hands using the avocado and the lemon at the same time. And I think that's, it's fine and it works and everything, but to me it wastes a lot of the avocado because it gets stuck all over your hands. And it's not necessary. To break down the kale, you don't need lemon juice, you don't need salt, you don't need avocado to break it down. As you saw, all you need to do is just smash it with your hands. I like to do that first and leave the messy part for the fork, basically. So smash it in, get a bunch of that avocado around. Then we just put the rest of the stuff on. I never measure anything because as long as you're eating plant foods and stuff, it's not that big of a deal. Unless you're doing nuts and seeds and stuff. Some people, if you're trying to lose weight, actually it's important, but once you've gotten to decent weight, you don't necessarily need to measure as much. That's what's great about the Nutritarian lifestyle. Okay, let's keep going. So hemp seeds, just gonna sprinkle some of those. Pumpkin seeds, I do just a little bit, like this. And I'm sure that this is over what he says, like the 1 or 2 ounces per day of nuts and seeds. I'll end up with more than that during the day, but I'm not really counting at this time. Then, tons of nutritional yeast, like a lot, you guys. I put a lot in there. Might do a little bit of salt. Watch, this much. That's about it, for real. That's all I put in. And then lemon. I have this cool guy over here. Wait, do I have some? Yeah, I have some left. That's gross. I don't always throw out my lemons every day. This is real life, you guys. Put a bunch of lemon in there. And then mix that sucker up. And that's how I make the salad, pretty much. And you've got a lot of really yummy stuff in there. Stuff that's really, really good for you. It wouldn't have taken this long if I had actually not gotten all the phone calls and the issues and I wasn't blabbing so much. But I think really this only takes me about 5 to 7 minutes every day. And what I do is, what I've done, so done with that. There's my final salad, you guys. Let me see. I just taste it. So good. Another thing I have, I warmed up some of my leftover soup, and I also warmed up this leftover portobello from yesterday. So I'm going to eat all this for lunch, and that's what I have to go do right now. So goodbye, you guys. This lunch, oh my god, I'm so excited. My mushroom, my salad, my soup. In the soups lately, I've been doing something similar to what I did with that last curry one. I just put some tahini and some lemon juice. That's what I did. Love that flavor. And check out my nice green thumb. Can you see it? From smashing the kale. All right, time to dig in. See ya. I am going to have these 2 orange fruits. Blood orange and a persimmon. Dessert. Okay, guys, I just learned a lesson. Do not put milk into hibiscus tea. So gross. It curdled it. It's just almond milk, but it totally curdled it. Look. Gross. So, guess I'm gonna have to find a different tea. Oops. I want to show you guys something that I love now. I told you I got a new tea, what do you call it? Like, kind of strainer thing, you know? Because I had been using, crap, it's all the way down at the bottom. How do I get it? This little guy. I've been using this. Well, it's stuck, but it's basically, this is half of it. It's like a little egg that you put into your tea and it steeps things. So I was using it for the stevia, and I bought, and I'm not like in love with it, so I wanted to get a different kind. And it came, and I just tried it, and I love it. Look, guys, look, look, look. It's an umbrella. Is this cute or what? So, I used it for the stevia, and I actually used it for the hibiscus too. I just made a cup, which that didn't work out very well. But it's the perfect little thing for a cup of tea. Put all your leaves in there, close it up. The holes are really small, so it doesn't leak out a bunch of the tea. I haven't tried my real small tea yet, the detox one that has a lot of little pieces in it, so maybe it will lose a little bit, but I think it's going to be less than the metal one at least. And it hangs right off the cup like this, and I have my little tea bag in there. Okay, so look at this little thing. So all you have to do is just kind of flip its lid a little bit, and it comes out so easy. And there's the stevia leaves in there, and you can just like press it down a little bit, and it closes so easy and stays shut. It's made of silicone, so it's food grade silicone that you can put into, I think it's like up to 460 or 500 degrees or something, so in a cup of boiling water it's perfect. Just hangs right off the side like that. It's so cute, you guys. So it comes in a pack of 3, and it's in this weird packaging. Electronics packaging? I don't know. But it comes in a pack of 3, so I got 3 different colors. They're so super cute, and I'm going to put a link for them down below so you can get them yourself if you like them. I'm in love with these, and I think they're going to last a really long time. Just a little tip. Now I'm going to put some milk in my tea. This is peppermint tea with the stevia. I'm just going to put some almond milk in it, and that's what I'm going to have for a nice little nightcap. Boy, do I love drinking non-turtled. It was going to be funny, and I was going to say, boy, real smoothly, like, boy, do I love drinking non-curdled tea, but instead I said non-turtled, which I guess I actually do enjoy drinking non-turtled tea as well, because gross. See ya. Vincent. What are you doing? I'm just working on my Oatmeal Bootcamp product that I've been wanting to release to you guys for forever. It's just that it takes a long time to do stuff when there's so many moving pieces in a product. So it's going to be really cool. I think it's going to be 9-day boot camp for teaching you oatmeal recipes to really give you some good healthy ideas for breakfast. So look out for that. I'm hoping to release that as soon as I can. I know I've been talking about it for a long time, but it just takes a long time when you got to keep up with everything else. Working on that right now. I'm working on the grocery list actually, figuring out how many things of each ingredient that you'll need to buy for this boot camp. So that's what I'm doing right now. We have that's going on right now. Alright guys, I'm gonna keep working and go to bed soon. Good night.